Like a flower.
Walking down this lonely street, stars above a gentle beat. A night so calm, I feel complete. Find my way with tired feet. Whispers in the cool night air, promises beyond compare. Nighttime hides away our care, moments we can always share. Let the beat drop. Ready for the beat, yeah?
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Barcelona against Argentina.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder.
Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's forced to go back. That's a little off target. He has found the way through. That's put paid to the danger.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well read, nice interception. Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Passing is crisp and sharp. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He'll fancy himself from here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Valde couldn't squeeze it through. Nouri is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Howson. And now the breakaway. Matthäus. That is good alertness. Kubasi. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Stojkovic. And Jamal. Oh, that is a nice touch. He is through here. Punched away. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Matthäus. Beckham. Neymar. Pau Kubasi going forward. Nicely shaped ball. Howson tries to clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back on the way then.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Balde. Rafinha. And it's Pedri. This is De Jong. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he...
Oh, he's on his own, and Batistuta! Oh, good finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The first breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nice-looking ball. Opts to play it back. Stojkovic. And it's Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. But they've got it again. And here's Rafinha.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rafinha! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Takes a shot! Oh, good-looking ball. Great vision. And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Stojkovic. And here's Shevchenko.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he was quick to react. And here's Shevchenko. Stojkovic. But that signals the very end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but They couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty.
And Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's come loose here, and he's in on shapes to shoot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rafinha scooting forward. Right, Shevchenko. Oh, this looks sharp. No, he's just misjudged that one. Shevchenko! He's given the time to pick a pass. Pass somewhat off target. Stojkovic. Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. He's beaten the last man. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was a...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Brilliant save from Alisson! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Petri. Bellingham, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Driving forward. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko. And the finish! So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Yamal. That's a little off target. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And a header! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's there to belt it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham makes the interception. Odegaard. Salah. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Stojkovic, given the lift of his goal, he can run onto that. Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And the shot! He's got a goal! They are right back in business!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do, and it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Milan are looking to break at pace. Bellingham. Now the delivery. Chance! He scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's in a great position here. The ball is bounced loose now. He has a look up. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Koundé. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
Oh, shooting chance! Rafinha has created one goal already. Yamal. Pedri. And it's Pedri. And Yamal. Baresi gets over and intercepts. And it's been given away. Nice control.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 2, Ronald Araujo. Number 17, Stojkovic. Number 8, Yamal. Number 15, Kubasi.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Number 7, Hazard. Number 9,
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 10,
Ødegaard
Hansen.
plays it short.
Number 11,
Silvestre.
McAllister.
Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And this is Shevchenko. Pedri. McAllister is the team's great visionary.
Has been indicated.
And it's Pedri. And he can clear it away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had them. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside.
And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Serginho gets it away. Cross into the box. And he gets rid in a hurry. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Koundé. De Jong. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well played. Cafu. Rijkaard. So it is still 0-0. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. De Jong! De Jong! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Akanji. Rijkaard. And it's Hakimi. He's found a way through. Ball is over the line. There's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Schneider, David Villa, and here's Neymar. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pedri. Rafinha. Looking to play him in. And it's Stojkovic. This is De Jong. And here's Shevchenko. He's looking wide.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the shot! They've scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Raya claims it, safe hands.
There will be
Hakimi.
1 minute added time.
That's a good run down the left. Now it's Neymar. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he was quick to react. And the ball's gone astray. No way through, so back it comes. David Villa. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. And that was very necessary. Oh, well played. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Spread out to the left. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. It's a promising position. Lovely feet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Stojkovic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
De Jong. And it's Stojkovic. Pedri. And here's Shevchenko. Pedri. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. David Villa making good progress. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Pedri. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. That pass isn't the best.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And this is Neymar. Now it's Beckham. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Balde. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He is through here.
India can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And that is expertly dealt with.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only...
Let it talk to me, baby girl. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything.
Got me weak.
All I got is infinity. Infinity.
Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. All I got is infinity. Infinity. You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word, show me a sign. Tell me you're ready and I'll make you mine. And what I'm sipping on this ain't can't see you overanalyze everything, girl, cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must, cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting, cause your body just keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world.
Let it talk to me.
Set it,
Just slow it down, let your body speak.
turn it up.
I know that timing is everything.
Let's do this.
How long I got is infinity. Infinity.
Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, our friend. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, shake it up, don't you worry, our friend. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, look how long me and you fi connect. Hold on tight, baby girl.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
De Jong. Balde has the space to scheme. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
It's a promising position. That's going across. Oh, great leap! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Henderson does really well to win the ball there. Gerrard. Diaz. It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Diaz, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless, just relentless. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thought, efficient, and that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Peter?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Yamal has it in a wide position. And it's claimed by the keeper. Pressing high and with purpose. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. First quarter of an hour gone. Stojkovic. And this is Shevchenko. And here's Rafinha. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's Balde. Aimed beyond the defence. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, there's a probing ball. Good play on the left-hand side here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking for options for movement. Shevchenko! Goal! Barcelona! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Stojkovic. He's picked his way through. That's a cute ball. There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. And just like that, he hits 50. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2. And this is Shevchenko! And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. Back on the way then. Caceres, Kukçu. Looking to play him in. No, he's just misjudged that one. Caceres, lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Santos may be down, but not out just yet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Santos are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Koundé. That's beautifully weighted. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Serginho. Great vision. That's a little off target. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Balde. Oh, well played, well played. Iniesta. Here's Scholes. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Balde. Pedri. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Rijkaard. Iniesta. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Iniesta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Right card. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Marquinhos cuts it out. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactics... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
And it's Pedri. Pedri! Superlative from Pedri! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And the keeper's given it away. He is through here. Goes for a shot. That's another chance. It's in. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager...
And the finish! Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal, Pedri. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball, and he's in here. That is great defending, so alert. Stojkovic. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Azar. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player! About as smooth as it gets. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Marco van Basten! Marco van Basten!
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pedri. Rafinha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Thinks about the shot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
2 added minutes has been
McAllister,
indicated.
and it's Iniesta. Now it's Van Basten. And he's made sure that's not getting through. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So, we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Van Basten! That was superb goalkeeping.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, great leap! No, not the best of headers. Rafinha. Valde. And Rafinha. And it's Stojkovic. De Jong. And Stojkovic. And that's a good ball. Nice control. And he was alert to it. Deftly away.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Koundé. Barcelona needing a change of fortune here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Stojkovic. And he's heaved it away. And it's Pedri.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
De Jong, Stojkovic. Yamal finding himself in space, and he shoots! Well taken goal. Cannavaro. Couch, never the sort to be shot shy. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. De Jong. That's an imaginative pass. Iniesta. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Can he get on the end of this?
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Barcelona now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
And it's Pedri. De Jong.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, there is a look. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona have surely... And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
I downright nearly lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions, and I surround myself with good these days, cause the trouble will take you far astray, far astray. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving it or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. So I put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because I'm grown and I've been here before. It's been too long and life's too short to sit around just feeling so. Put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because the light bulb is energy saving, and it takes its time illuminating, and I will see all of the mess you're making, the mess you're making. Putting me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Putting me down, not picking me up, yeah. Just kicking a can down the road.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Pedri, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pedri, well, that'll do under the circumstances. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And Batistuta! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looking for a runner. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Pedri. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zanetti tries to clear. Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Stojkovic is onto this. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Kubasi. This is De Jong. Pedri. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Jong. Xabi Alonso gets on his bike and on the move. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found a way through. And the shot! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
And it's Pedri. And here's Stojkovic. Rafinha. Shot could be on. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rodri attempts a clearance. That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Zanetti. Pedri. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's a good foray he's making. He's found a way through. Batistuta. Rafinha. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicked it back promptly. And he's taking no chances there. And it's De Jong. Tries one from range. Barcelona have their second corner now. Zanetti clears it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Batistuta receives it in a good position. Decent chance! And there's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. Great vision.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's De Jong. Has to go back here. Oh, good-looking ball. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it
There will
away.
be 1 minute added time.
Driving on and making good progress. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful...
Now in this couple man called saying Cootie alongside yours truly, Big Gangzilla.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
He has found a way through. In towards the back stick.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Could move up a gear here.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Lovely, now then. Shot, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Aleni. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ambitious ball here. And there's green grass ahead of him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chalmini.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Has a look up and delivers. And he's there to clear it. Now he's off and running.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vinyanda. Chalmini. That has been cut short. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought it was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. On that, it goes for a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Castolo really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Gonzalez. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. 60 minutes played. Can he latch on to this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Spread it left. Well, that is one way to stop him. Espimas.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
He's a sharp little ball here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Just 5 minutes left.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's good running with the ball. And that's it. Barcelona have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs, maximum points. The end of the game. Reflections?
I'm only here to party. While you trying to fit, I disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life's too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. No, no. No bad energy, no bad energy, no. No, no, no. Hey, can't delay. No, we have no time to waste. Better use up your days, or better come stack your stack your paper. If they screw face, so no, handle with grace. So yeah, don't sweat. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. I don't want no bad energy. No. No bad energy, no bad energy, no. So blessed and highly favored. Could tell I'm a paper chaser. I like girls that got money. I like check, sweet like honey. Nah. Watch me shake all the ways, and you know when they see this, is shake body. And I move so slow, see the shock on their face. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. I don't want no bad energy. No bad energy.
Good and bad, happy and sad, through the love and the wars, we still settle the score. It's alright, we can have a good time. This is the secret that keeps you stuck from the deep end. Hey, I love your energy.
Bro, how are you? Mr. Magnificent, how are you?
Like so many others that said you like a racehorse. I said you like a blowtorch. I said it took a long, long time to get here, but yeah we made it, yeah we made it. Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah we made it, yeah we made it. And he said, I'm coming up, don't you dare bring me down. I'm coming up, don't you dare bring me down. And hey, hey, this night's not wasted. Hey, hey, I'm saying, yeah, we made it. I said it took a long, long time to get here, but yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it.
Let it talk to me. Baby girl. Just slow it down, let your body speak.
Okay, bro, okay, bro. We'll play. We'll play. Okay, we'll play, we'll play. Please do one like. Please do one like.
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous.
Chance! And again! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Mbappe is amongst the league's top 5 scorers. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He's having a hit! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Edingson. Valeni. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Now it's Lewandowski. Mignanda. And it's De Jong. Well, that has not gone well. Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And it's Bellingham. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Struma. Valeni. Edingson. De Jong. Mignanda. Now he's got space here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. De Jong. And that signals the end of the first period. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Struma. De Jong. Can he get on the end of this? Mastantuono. Garcia. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Carreras. Bellingham. Valverde. This is a promising build-up. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's Bellingham. He's found a way past. Oh, it's a great ball here. Mbappe. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Vinicius Junior coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Opts for safety. Mignanda. And it's De Jong. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared away. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And here's Mbappe. Mastantuono. And that has been cleared. Jimenez. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Vinicius Junior. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Kylian Mbappe.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Kylian Mbappe.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona came into this game looking for all 3 points, but...
Okay. Today is not my good day because today my network connectivity is very poor. Poor connection I have so today. I don't know why. I'm using Wi-Fi. With that I face. I am facing too much network connectivity problem today. If anyone want to play with me, अगर कोई भी मेरे साथ खेलना चाहते हैं तो प्लीज़ like my live session and subscribe my channel and share your vision. We will definitely play together. I'm ready with my meditation. Please do one like for my live session in case you watch this match. You will get you will getting fun. You will getting fun. Click play on my live station and watch this gameplay and watch this match. This match will be too much attractive.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Shevchenko. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Koeman did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Swings it across. Yamal! Nearly, but not quite.
Lamine Yamal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Koeman has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Rijkaard. Marquinhos producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rodri. Lampard. Now it's Yamal. Adriano, and the shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Chance! And he's stuck it away. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
We are into overtime. And that has left him in a heap. And that is the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and...
There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
He's shifting through the gears here. De Jong, and it's Pedri. And it's Balde. Great defending, strong and determined. Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Rodri. Rijkaard. Rodri. Well read, nice interception. Koundé. And Stojkovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Lampard. Rodri. Adriano. And that could well leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Against the crossbar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lampard. And here's De Bruyne. Now it's Yamal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage. Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Yamal. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that interception was most necessary. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence.
That was a great match. That was a great match. But you know, today
걸음걸이고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이고 장난 듯이 bang it down 모든 문을 두드리지 knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 폰 고장 나버려 난 비용 비켜내 앞에 끼지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 Do my dance 걸음마저 step 길을 끌진 내가 굿보는 Get on my way up cause I'll be bustin' 이제는 또 pass 더 털어낸 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난내 시선을 뺏어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상을 줘 너 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보니 굿굿굿굿 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 You know why 더 다르게 더 걸어 walk 발바닥이 더 뜨거워 누가 뭐라던 난 이대로 walk 내 기름에 끌어워 난 만들어낸 noise 내 이름을 불러대 Where I go 모두 원해 once again yeah 더 반응해봐 내 걸음이 더 뜨거워져 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 Get out my way 부딪히다가 삐끗해 Get off my lane 깜짝할 새 앞지르네 Get out of way 부딪히다가 삐끗해
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So with Shevchenko!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong. And Stojkovic, and this is Shevchenko, defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Rafinha. And he's whipped it across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Adriano. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed. Oh, they could be caught out here. Just the keeper in his way. Lampard! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. So what's your view on that goal then?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And that is expertly dealt with. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That is a great pick out. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And he's heaved it away. De Jong. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's running through. Tries a shot! Corner. And we have our very first corner. Lampard with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, nicely intercepted. And Shevchenko!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Pedri. And it's De Jong. Rafinha. Stojkovic. Well, that has not gone well. Yamal. That's a cute ball. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafinha. Pedri. That's a nicely decent chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal threads one in. Zanetti.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. It's run loose here. Rafinha. De Jong. And it's Stojkovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
There will be
Yamal wins the duel this time. And this is Adriano. Now it's Lampard. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Balde. And it's Pedri. Koeman promptly onto that, and that is that. Yamal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. It's Adriano! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a good finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Pedri. Stojkovic. He's having it! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And yes, it's there!
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 63
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Adriano really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Yamal ventures forward. Oh, well measured. Can he finish? Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Knocks it out wide. Yamal. Adriano. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Adriano. Tries to play it through. That's a good ball. He's had a shot! And it's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And it's Pedri. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well timed, excellent interception. Araujo, and it's Balde. And Rafinha, and it's Pedri. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Couldn't squeeze it through. De Jong. Rafinha. Oh, good take in a good area. Real chance! keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press.
2 added
Can he get on the
has
end
been
of this?
indicated.
That's been cut out, well played. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Rafinha. Stojkovic. Always goal side. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard.
Looking down this lonely street, stars above a gentle beat. A night so calm, I feel complete. Find my way with time.
There's certain ones that most I call upon to do a different work. Come the man called saying Kutia.
Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light.
That was a great game, bro. That was a great game, but today my network connectivity is too poor. I told you firstly, today my network connectivity is very bad because here weather is not good. But no problem. That was a great match. Now I am going to stop my live session. So, bro, good night, bro. Stay good and stay happy. Okay, let me tomorrow. Thanks, bro. Thanks.